up, y'all? It's Shay, and today's video is going to be a little different than what you've seen so far on my channel. We've successfully made it through the first half of 2017, and there has been a lot of interesting music that has come out, but I decided to kind of compile a list of my top 10 songs of 2017 so far. So this list was kind of hard for me to come up with because there are a lot of songs that came out second half or kind of fourth quarter of 2016 that kind of seem a little relevant or seem like they would be able to fall into this list, but they came out in 2016 still, but they just came out at the end of the year. So it's kind of hard, or it was kind of hard for me to get together and make this list. It took me about a good 3-4 days to actually sit through and kind of re-listen to songs, reintroduce myself to songs, just to see if I still like them as much as I did when I first listened. So let's go ahead and get into this list. Number 10 is going to be Mask Off by Future. I don't know, it's just something about that song. When it plays, it just really gives me my life. It's just like, mask off. Like, I just feel like I'm supposed to do the Tony Yayo and kind of just get my life real quick. I don't know, it's just something about that song. It gets me hyped no matter how I listen to it, when I listen to it, where I listen to it. I can be at work, I can be on my way to church, I can be just getting from church. I will turn up. Like, something about Future's Mask Off just does it for me. I don't even know what it is, but it's just something about that song. That beat, it hits, it's catchy. I love it. Number 9 is gonna be Bambi by Jadena. When I first heard that song, I wasn't really feeling it, to be honest. When I first heard it, I was like, this is like one of those songs where they're trying to go back in the day and make it seem like it's classic. But then once I actually saw the video was what sold me on the song. It was just like, it was such a unique video. It was like still with the whole old school type theme, but at the same time it was very present day. And it was just really cute to me. So once I started to see the video, or once I saw the video, that actually made me continue to listen to the song. And so I kind of got hooked to it immediately after watching the video, and it's been one of my favorites. I like how he goes, I like the or what do you say? Is it bam bam Bambi? Whatever he's saying. And then the my dear, I want you near, don't get too near, for there's lions beware, or whatever he's saying. It's really cute. I like the song. It's catchy. And I really feel like Jadena is an artist that slept on, and I do admit that I am sleeping on him as well, because I still haven't listened to the Chief. I haven't listened to the whole CD. But I do plan on getting to it. I really do. I just need to find the time. I might do that this week. So number 8 is gonna be Location by Khalid. I really just like this song because it was just kind of, it was a random listen to me. I actually stumbled across it because I have Spotify, and there's this playlist on there where they have like I want to say it's the R&B playlist, so it's ARENB. So every now and again they update that playlist with newer R&B songs, and it gives you the opportunity to kind of get introduced to new songs that you probably haven't already heard. And on this particular playlist, when I listened that time, this song was on there, and it was just like, it was really like subtle. It wasn't anything too intricate. It was just, send me your location, let's focus on communicating, and I just need the time and place to come through. I was like, dang, that's really simple, but it's really catchy at the same time. So when I first listened to it that one time, I found myself going back to the playlist and automatically just going to find that song and playing that song, and then kind of just skipping to next other songs. I see big things in the future for this artist. If he can give us another song that's just as poppin' as this, I definitely see him going far. He's one, I feel like he's an artist to look out for in 2017 for sure. Number 7 on my list is gonna be It's a Vibe by 2 Chainz. They have Ty Dolla $ign, Jhené Aiko, and Trey Songz on that song. Bro, that's a lot of heavy hitters in one space. But I find like it's so simple, it's so catchy, and I don't know, we always looking for vibes, right? So I'm like, it's a vibe. It's a vibe. I feel like that's a nice chill song for summer 2017. That song came out as a single. Actually, I'm not even sure when it came out as a single, because I just randomly, again, checking out these playlists, I randomly heard it. And there was another one of those that I automatically like because I love Jhené Aiko, I love Trey Songz, I like 2 Chainz as well, and I also like Ty Dolla $ign. So it was like kind of destiny for me to like that song. I mean, maybe I'm biased a little bit, I don't know, it is what it is, but I really like that song. and I can see myself playing that song out really soon. But for the most part, I do like it. All right, so the next song is going to be by none other than Pen Griffey himself, Something Tells Me. As soon as I heard that song, y'all, I promise you, I pulled up the lyrics and I was like, I have to learn this song, because I was so planning on making a female, actually I did make like a she mix. I don't know if I finished it all, but anyway, long story short, to kind of get off of me, Something Tells Me was just perfect. It was just like, you know, I feel like it's a song that's very true to 2017 dating, because sometimes you kind of just get these vibes. It's like, you know, I don't know what it is, but something tells me that we ain't gonna last, baby. We ain't gonna last. We ain't gonna last. You know, and it's just like, it was very true to Bryson Tiller. Vocally, I feel like his voice has matured in comparison to what he gave us on Trap Soul on this new CD. So everything as far as his vocals was very consistent. And when I heard Something Tells Me at first, I was just like, oh my gosh, he's been like really working. Like, oh my gosh. So yeah, Something Tells Me definitely gave me everything that I needed from Bryson Tiller. It was amazing. So now that we've made it to the top 5, I want to ask, has anyone liked any of the songs that I've mentioned in slots 6 through 10 yet? If you have, please go ahead and drop that down below. Or if you feel like any of the songs that I listed, you know, you didn't really like, or if you have any type of, just talk to me. You know, how do you feel so far about the songs that I've mentioned? So number 5, oh my god, I had to do it for the culture, y'all. I had to do it for the culture. And it was such a tie between this song and Bad and Bougie. Okay, you know I'm talking about Migos now. But it was such a tie between this song, Bad and Bougie, and another song. But Bad and Bougie, I was like, all right, it came out in 2016. Do it look like I left off Bad and Bougie? Like late quarter 2016, so I was like, no. But I ended up picking Slippery. Excuse me. But Slippery just goes so hard. It's just like, again, it's a vibe. Like, I don't even know what it is about Slippery. I just really like that song. It's catchy. It's pretty much what I need in today's rap. It's like not too much to where I'm just like, nah, I can't do this. But it's catchy. I like it. Do it for the culture. All right, so number 4 on my list, and I'm having the hardest time understanding why this song hasn't been more popular than it is, because of the people that are on the song. It's like it's crazy to me that, okay, the song I'm talking about is Shining, 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 yeah. All of this winning. It's after midnight, y'all, so I'm a little delirious right now, so please bear with me. I didn't understand why Shining didn't have more publicity, and a part of me feels like, you know, it's because Beyonce was pregnant with them twins and she couldn't do half the stuff that she's doing now. But it's just like, I feel like there should have been so much more, because when Wild Thoughts came out, Wild Thoughts was like amazing. Wild Thoughts was everything. There's memes about it. There's, the video came out. It was just, it like world stopped real quick. But when Shining came out, it's kind of like either you heard it or you didn't. It was on the radio every now and again, but it wasn't like Wild Thoughts. I hear Wild Thoughts pretty much every time I get in the car, which is kind of annoying. But it's just like, what went wrong? But I really like the song because, you know, of course I'm a Beyonce stan, and Jay-Z was on it, and I just feel like it was a really good combination. I feel like I like the fact that, I don't know, I just like what she was saying, you know, like, money don't make me happy, and a fella can't make me fancy. We smiling for a whole nother reason. It's all smiles through all 4 seasons. I don't know. Hold on, don't try to slow me down. Like, that's kind of like my theme for the rest of the year. Don't try to slow me down. But I really like that song, and I don't understand why it wasn't more popular than it is. Like, do people even like that song? Do you like the song? Do you like Shining, or do you like Wild Thoughts more? Which one was your favorite? I have to go with Shining. Like, Wild Thoughts was really good, and I love the song. And for the sake of not putting 2 of the same artists, as far as like DJ Khalid, in the list, I left Wild Thoughts off. But if I had to put it on there, it would have been kind of towards the bottom anyway. I still like Shining more. Like, it was just something about the song. So which one do you like? You like Shining more, or do you like Wild Thoughts more? Let me know. So number 3 is going to be Loyalty by Kendrick Lamar featuring Rihanna. This is another song, like, as soon as I heard it, I knew I had to learn Rihanna's parts, because I'm like, listen, somebody gonna get in the car with me one day and we gonna have to have a sing-along. Like we gonna have to go like to the back in the day when it was like doing Contagious. I'm gonna take R. Kelly part, you take Ron Isley part, I'm gonna do Shantae Moore part as well because all she got is Frank. But I mean, it is what it is. But I really like loyalty, and I like the message that it stands for. Like as far as tell me who you loyal to, and it's just really cute to me. I like the song. It was really catchy. It was my favorite song, or one of my favorite songs off of Kendrick Lamar's Damn album. Yeah, I really like it. So number 2 is going to be Love Galore by SZA. This was actually my first introduction to her as an artist, which was kind of interesting because it was like I had to critically think about not only like the song itself, but I had to kind of break down what she was saying and kind of interpret it as a first-time listener to see, like, when I'm listening to artists, I don't just listen to how they sound. I listen to what they're saying. I listen to how they harmonize. I listen to the message that they're trying to portray. I listen to the CD as a whole. So I kind of, when I listen to things, I kind of picture, you know, it as like a motion picture. So I see kind of deeper than what may be intended sometimes. So I have to listen to the whole thing. So this song really stood out to me, Love Galore. And it was for certain reasons that it stood out to me, because she has certain lines in the song like, I said farewell, you took it well, I won't cry over spilled milk. Give me a paper towel, give me another volume, give me another hour or two. Like, just give me some time to get better. And then she's like, why you bother me when you know you don't want me? Like, that line right there, listen, that, if that did not explain the first half of my 2017, listen, don't bother. Like, why are you trying to hit me up if you know you don't want to really, like, why'd you wasting my time? That is me, SZA. That was me. So that song, this song really hit me. It did something to me, and it just was like, this one was me. Like, SZA, you got one on your hands with this Love Galore. Got some on your hands with this one. I love this song. She sounds amazing, and then from her performance at the BET Awards, yo, she sounds great live as well. And it was cool because she didn't do it like a carbon copy of what's on the album. Like, you can clearly see that her harmonies were different, her vocals were different, her runs were different. It was amazing. It was lyrically, I mean, it was as a full, you know, performance, as a full product, it was amazing to hear as somebody that's kind of new to listening to her. So I'm a new fan. I'm not afraid to admit it. I'm a new fan, and I do appreciate that song. I appreciate her lyrical talent. I appreciate her vocal abilities. I appreciate all that. Girl, you are amazing, SZA. Okay? Okay. All right, but number 1 is... Okay. I'm not sure if you heard the song, because I'm not too sure how big this person's fan base is, but I find their whole thing, I don't even know what to call it, like their whole artistry, to be amazing. It's Say It Again by H.E.R. Y'all, when that song first came out, y'all, I listened to it on accident, again on Spotify, just listening to stuff, but when I tell you, I listened to that song, had to be at least 100 times the first day it came out. That song right there just did something to me. I don't know what went on, what happened, how that happened, but that song, listen, that song, and it's like she's just so reserved, so laid back. She's not giving me these extra Fantasia, extra Kiki Wyatt, you know. I love me a good Fantasia CD. I love me a good Kiki Wyatt CD. But this girl, whoever H.E.R is, H.E.R is amazing. H.E.R is great. Okay? Like, it's just something about that song. It's vibes, you know. It's just like so laid back. If you haven't heard that song, I promise you, you are asleep on her. Okay? And it's like her personality, like we don't even know who she is, because it's like this big mystery. I mean, there's speculations of her being such and such and such, but we haven't had anything confirmed. I mean, it might be, but it might not be. It gives me everything that I have been needing. I'm an R&B head. I don't know if I mentioned that before, but I love me some good R&B. Some chill, laid back vibes. Like, that's me all day. Cause she like, and I ain't gonna say it again. Boy, you know I don't get naughty for anybody. And I won't say it again. Even though this ain't the first time, I'll tell you one time, I ain't gonna say it again. It's time to turn what you've been asking into actions. And I won't say it again. I won't say it again, yeah. So if you haven't heard the song, I know my rhymes are all over the place. It's late, y'all. I'm tired. But if you haven't heard that song yet, go listen to it. I promise I won't steer you wrong. That song is amazing. So now that we've made it through my top 10 list, what are your top 10 favorite songs of 2017 so far? I'm more than convinced that we are going to get a lot more just amazingness. I kind of feel like we're gonna get more of individual, you know, singles in comparison to like actual albums. All right, so I hope you may have found some new music to listen to. If you did, go ahead and mention what song you feeling down below. And if you have any to kind of recommend, I do like R&B. I do like rap music as long as I can kind of understand what they're saying. And I don't really like that much cursing in my songs. So, I mean, unless it's like a Migos song or something like that. So, I am open to hear your suggestions and all that good stuff. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace out.